We are blind.
Hello. Tuesday. Season 5 finale.
Holy sh...
And the day I get my papers, probably.
You're served. You're getting served.
Am I getting laid off? Will I be fired, or will it be a forced resignation? Stick around. Answer at the end.
Say what's up in the Discord.
What up, Babs? What up, Pest? Number 1 in the chat. Big
There
show. We got a great show lined up for you.
I shared a big show gift today.
Yeah.
Well, it's the big show.
Tag team contenders right here, Danny. I found out today. I didn't realize how good of wrestlers we were until today.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's pretty dope. SPW, I think.
What does that mean?
This word's probably allowed in the first 3 minutes. It's Spurg Pro Wrestling. Danny and I just wrestled on what I believe was called Turd Island Tuesday. Knocking down, what was Badwick? And who was Badwick's partner? Damn, I can't remember now. Was it Triton? Anyway, we're in the mix.
Badwick and Triton?
Maybe Flatley? I think it was Flatley. I don't remember.
Okay.
Hey, Kev, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? Hey, there we go. Somebody got my Harry Carey impression. Thank you. Thank you, Sleek. Shouts out. What up, Kang?
What up, folks? It is episode, 113.
113.
Is that ominous in some way? I don't know. Is the 13 ominous in some way?
I'm really nervous about episode 1408. I feel like that one's going to be like a 24-hour live stream that we can never escape from.
We got plenty of crazy numbers before that, Kevin.
Yeah.
What about 666?
Ooh, well, I plead the 5th on that one.
Man, if we really make it to 666 of anything, that'll be the day, huh?
We'll really owe somebody a thank you. What up, Hash?
So 113, folks, 113. We are here for the season finale. Woo! That means that me and Kevin are going to be gone for various reasons, and you'll find that out. You know, I may or may not be going to jail for something or other. Kevin going into hiding.
Mm-hmm. I told you that lawyer was shitty. I tried to tell you. Season finale. We will be back for season 6 in a couple weeks, but we're here tonight, folks. Okay, we've got a lot of shit to talk about. How shitty Kick is. Okay, that's a fun conversation we'll be having. Let's see who else. Sneako, we didn't get to that. I want to see him get busted. Ooh, another shitty thing. That's good. Okay, so shitty streamers are on the docket.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to say, yes.
That's a nice little appetizer.
He's back on Twitch, though. Twitch accepted Sneako back into their arms, so it's a little interesting. He's probably going to have to correct his course a little bit if he wants to hang out on Twitch.
Well, they needed somewhere for their teenage viewers to go now that Zerka and Heel Mike are banned. So I could understand them making amends with Sneako, a lesser of two evils, something we Americans know all about, don't we?
I don't even know if Zerka and that fucking Heel Mike dude even bother with Twitch because they just get insta-banned.
They were just pre-banned. Yeah, their name's on a list. It's like the Black Book in Las Vegas.
We've got some other conversations here. Okay, Kenny versus Spenny. ImAllexx. Bill Belichick. Nick Rekieta. Ricky Berwick. Okay, folks, all kinds of people. Bradley Martin.
Say, poor Ricky, man.
Trump
just
and
like
Logan Paul.
Dirtbag, creep, and Ricky Berwick. Damn. Saved me.
Ricky Berwick.
Ricky Berwick ruined my joke there. I was going to come in hot with a take, but then you slid him in. I'm like, well, I can't say that stuff about Ricky, so we'll just move on.
All redacted?
Well,
don't wanna.
Yeah, I can't exactly.
Ricky would take it. He'd take one for the team, I think.
He's much better than the rest of them, I imagine.
So that was some cosmic jive there. What was that song? It just played to the next one. Within the Gates.
Oh.
Okay. What's the inspo there, Kevin? Do you remember?
Yeah, they're trying to get
say,
out.
It's been a while. Sometimes
somebody's trying to get out, or
goes.
somebody's trying to get in. You know, it's a fight scene. That's what's going on there. It has nothing to do with, as Hash says, if y'all blow up at episode 666, we'll know what the secret was. It's got nothing to do with anything like that, all right? It's just about a war scene. I don't know, Danny. That would be a good question when you're listening. Was there something special in the gates, or are people trying to get out? I have no idea.
I sold my soul a long time ago, and I wonder if they give like refunds on that shit. Doesn't seem to be.
Isn't that what Constantine's about or something? There's
Right,
a
so
story
you
there
start smoking
somewhere.
again?
Yeah. I think there's a song about that too.
Well, chat is on
Volbeat
fire here.
Song of all things. What up, James? What up, V-Dub and Sleek the Geek?
There you go. Tons of people.
Hey, gang.
Hash says, glad I can finally watch live today. I'm glad too, Hash. Nice to see you. Perfect timing for the season finale because we're going to be gone for a couple weeks, folks. So I'm glad. If you're here live, you hold an extra special place in my heart because, you know, you might not see me again, ever. In fact, who knows what will happen over the course of our break.
Oh, wow, how many grams did they find on you, bud? Ricada had a pound, and
Child abuse.
he was only out for about 4 days.
I don't have children, so they wouldn't be as bothered by me having 25 grams of cocaine.
I'm down for a stand-up desk for season 6. You know, that's, for my day job, that's how I roll, so I'm fine with it.
I really think we should. And we should, you know, we're going to expand the halftime bathroom break to maybe quarter.
12 minutes.
Yeah, like every 15 minutes we got to go take a bathroom break. If you catch my drift.
A new episode be sponsored by Vicks Vapo Rub. Just because, you know, we got a sinus issue.
Right now,
always got the sniffles.
I hope that they're ready to pull that sponsor trigger because I got some on right now. Opening up the sinuses for this episode.
Oh, it really is special.
Why would I do that?
That's a bonus. Look at that, guys.
Oh, but
putting on airs
let's
this
see.
episode.
We got Babs in chat. Babs, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Sleek the Geek, did you hear that iNabber is also a piece of crap? I mean, with a name like that, I mean, I'm not very surprised. Yeah. iNabber, what are you nabbing? iNabber, my children?
That does kind of sound like an upcoming indie horror film.
I thought that was Jared Fogel's tag on AOL back in the day.
It's just a reskin of the Black Phone, but it takes place in like 2030. And it's an app that gets designed as something else, and it's just I nab you.
Okay,
just getting in there, just stealing
a
bunch of children's. Man, that's horrible, dude. iNabber. I'm trying to think. The only time I remember seeing an iNabber video was one of Illuminati's various downfalls. I believe it was the main course, not the first time with the smaller creator, but it was like the Legal Eagle H-Bomber guy, full decimation. I think at one point I watched an iNabber video. But what is it with the...
He kind of looks like a Goomba. I just never really watched him because he looks kind of like one of those. He looks like... I mean, I hate to say it. Sorry, guy. But he just looks like one of those.
We don't ever get that feedback here.
It's like, I don't know, the Nick is not green look and the Ethan guy or whatever, the fat blonde-haired soy boy dude.
Well, first of all, a name like Peethan, I'm just guessing. Let's just check that hard drive.
They all got this look. I don't know. iNabber had this look to him. Same thing with, I don't think ImAllexx had the look that I'm talking about with those other people. The ImAllexx guy, when I saw him for the first time, I thought that he looked like Joshua Putman.
Oh, I thought...
One's in the chat if you think ImAllexx looked like Joshua Putman. I mean, I feel bad for him.
I looked at him and I
It's
just
not an
thought,
insult.
so that's what the guys underneath the brony suits look like.
Oh, see, I didn't say
That's what I thought. The first time I saw ImAllexx in his pink sweater with his pink beanie and his matching pink cheeks because he was so embarrassed that he was crying at his audience, which I guess we now know was another manipulation of an ex-girlfriend. What a creep, dude. We'll save it, I imagine, but man, dude. The one thing I will say about this right now, if you do not look at ImAllexx, save this for when we watch him in the clip. If you close your eyes, tell me that doesn't sound like a Twitter geek talking.
Oh, God.
Tell me that
He's
doesn't
returned.
sound
You better watch your,
like a Twitter geek.
Mind your manners. You know, we're next. We got 3 weeks that we're going to be on vacation. He's going to take advantage of us. Hujan's going to start making, you know, shitty edits about us again.
Oh, no.
Maybe put us in some gay porno with...
So let's recap the situation. I did nothing wrong.
Word from my attorney.
And us, or we're gonna be getting railed by Hashish and some gay porno.
Oh, no. Shouts out to InShot, right? I think that you can do what takes a Twitter geek 4 hours in about 5 minutes, courtesy of our friends at InShot.
Right at the top. Let's see some.
Just use code VDub at checkout.
Let's see some more chats here. VDub says, I'm just lurking tonight. I hope it's a good show. Well, thank you for lurking, VDub. Thanks for smashing a like, too. I appreciate that. Kanga says, iNabber stuff is wild.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like birds of a feather, right?
Well, I
they
hope
flock together. They're all assholes. All of that circle of friends probably are all shitheads.
That's why we're squeaky clean, just super bald.
I mean, that's part of the squeaky cleanness is the bald, you know.
Mr. Clean's got to go. He can't live forever. You know, we're just waiting for our audition.
It would
that
be
or the
cool.
Blue Man Group.
Wouldn't that be a cool pivot for Mr. Clean to, like, you know, instead of doing the obvious thing that they're doing nowadays and, like, gender swap or something. Oh, disconnected, reconnecting.
What?
I hope that's not the case. Hopefully we're still here, folks. Reconnection successful. What is up with that?
Dude, damn, what did we do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean took us offline.
Oh, my God.
But instead of making, if we're still live, I hope, instead of making the obvious pivot to Mrs. Clean, you know, and being woke or whatever, they do Mr. and Mr. Clean.
Ooh, I don't know, man. That now you're suggesting they'd be a traditional family. That's gonna be or Mr. and Mr. Clean, is
right?
That like okay.
Two balds that do a podcast.
Got you. Okay, which one of us wears the dress?
I said nothing about a dress, Kevin.
Okay,
What's going on in your head there? Get out of the gutter. Okay, we're at the top of the show.
I think we're still live.
Okay. I thought Smeagol had his own YouTube channel. Sleek says. Bab said, yeah, I watched a few, but after iNabber and ImAllexx went after that guy for sexual harassment, I stopped watching. Headbug says, ImAllexx is a massive prick. I didn't want to misread that and scroll down fast.
Was it Slazo? Yeah, thanks, Kang. I think that's the person Babs was talking about.
Getting fucked. Okay. And then it looks like we're still all good. So we're here. We're here. Mr. Clean got him.
You got him. Fucking watch it.
Fucking watch it. You can hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking watch it.
I've been trying to memorize the whole soundboard for Sundays, so I'm not used to touching it.
We do have
bad.
an opener today. You can hit that again once I
Please,
pull
no
this
food.
up, okay? It's not food today. I mean, well, you know, at one point or another in his career, I might have said he was a snack. Maybe.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. Now let me.
I'm sure you guys have seen it. I couldn't fit it into the show any other way besides just us making a meme out of it right at the top. The old, I almost said Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
I was almost inclined to say Justin Bieber, but Justin Timberlake here, folks. The mugshot has been released. Look at those. I mean, he somehow manages to look beautiful, even in a mugshot here. It's something like he's trying to bring a tear to my eye.
There's something in his eyes.
What the fuck?
Okay, now I happen to know from a different tweet that this man was on just a slight melange of drugs. I watched The Boys again yesterday, but I know he's
I'll
cracked
tell
out.
you what drugs he's on.
But
I'll let you know.
dude, tell me those eyes are like that's. I feel like John Nada and They Live right now. Like we're all seeing
Uzumaki.
this. What the hell are those eyes, dude?
Naruto Timberlake.
If he is not a shape-shifting reptilian from Saturn.
It's actually a 9-tailed fox demon that is inside of him.
Oh, is that? Oh, sorry. I don't know the lore. Thank you. I'm so glad you do. Man, dude. Dude, thank you. Woo!
Justin Timberlake, not Bieber, okay? But yeah, no. This was from Pop Crave, okay? I just want to show you here.
He's bringing Satan back.
Pop Crave says this about Justin Timberlake here. And then I was scrolling and I was like, you know, maybe, I swear there had to be more details somewhere. Like, where is the hard facts? And then Pop Crave pops up again on my timeline with some info. But, I mean, you'll quickly see, you know, the problem with this one. Justin Timberlake allegedly had traces of Molly, poppers, Truvada, and cocaine in his bloodstream following his DWI arrest in New York. This is from Poo Crave.
Molly and poppers? Like, this dude
From Poo Crave.
needs... Oh, that's fake, dude. That's fake. Oh, no. That's fake.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what happened, really.
that means he really is a fucking lizard, dude. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I was right all along. That's why our stream was preemptively struck down by OBS, which is a hard thing to do, Justin. Good work.
Yeah, you really
wouldn't be
got
able to
in
do that
there.
unless you were tied into some secret alien cabal.
He's got a switch somewhere.
Wow. Dude, that's a good one. There used to be some accounts on the sports side, ball sack sports and butt crack sports that would do the same thing where they would and a couple of ESPN like professional analysts and people make millions of dollars a year would quote ball sack sports on ESPN, and those were just mint memes right there.
Bab says, I'm so happy they got his prissy ass. Kanga says, Molly's poppers, goddamn, and Coke, oh my, Poo Crave. Poo Crave is at it again, okay? Headbug says, was he on a smorgasbord of drugs? I don't know yet. I mean, just Poo Crave might be predicting the future, you know? When you make that many... allegedly, when you make that many allegations there, you're gonna land one of them. He had to be on Coke or Molly or
the
Truvada.
poppers should have been the red flag, Danny. When it was like, wait a minute, poppers? What? Molly and Coke, and he still needed a popper? Okay, bud. You say so.
We've got haters in the chat, too.
I don't know what any of those words mean, so I'm just spitballing here.
Remember poppers? We did them on the show or whatever. Spread your butthole open.
Dude, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, that was a real controversial episode. Ryan says, who's listening to Justin Timberlake these days?
Ooh.
Well, you don't have any old school hits on your playlist? The only one I can ever immediately pull is Cry Me a River.
I was just about to say.
Oh, I guess he did. I'm bringing sexy back.
It's too late for Ryan to apologize for making me cry a river.
It's gonna be more and more now that we've somehow gained our confidence, or at least I have, in the whole singing performance.
Oh,
here.
Let's go. Yes.
I don't know why, but we've been doing it.
I can show you the world, Danny. Let's go.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, Karaoke Kev is coming back then.
Kev.
Let's get ready.
I hate karaoke.
Get ready
too.
for season 6, gang.
Not a good thing. Maga Edit says, Cry Me a River is a banger, bro. I mean, isn't that the one that has Scarlett Johansson in the music video, too? Which he's like fooling people.
Oh,
that
because
that was his lady.
That was his diss track on Britney Spears.
Right.
I forgot about that.
He's like, I'm going to get a hotter
lady. Man, I wish we were making. Oh, man, I wish we were covering that drama.
We could cover it on Beavis and Butthead. You want to do that?
We should have been recording it on our... Yes, let's do it. Could have been recording that stuff on our flip phones, on our Razor phones. Like, Clout Route update.
We could do a Justin Bieber marathon.
Yeah, you guys think Kendrick and Drake is something, man. Justin Timberlake and Britney. That shit's wild. Man.
Did you ever notice that Roman Reigns' theme is also Cry Me a River?
That's a good wrestling joke.
I
like
know.
that. I approve. Well done.
Bite Size Vike says karaoke. Kevioke. Okay. Okay.
It's mainly
Is that like Steve Aoki and Kevin's child?
You're not supposed to talk about that, dude. What the fuck? Now it's a 3-week vacation. No, to be honest with you, Kevioke is mainly just Hootie and the Blowfish and or Creed, and that one.
Yeah, we saw the Creed.
Yeah, exactly, and that one Collective Soul song where he goes, yeah. Yeah. See, I just love doing it. I'll come up with any excuse to do it.
Well, the people love it. Cry Me a River is deeply misogynistic against Britney Spears. JT is terrible as his Brit hate song. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude. Team Britney on that one.
I don't know.
I'm assuming every word in her autobiography was true. Just want to preface that.
I don't know if I ever... Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I got you. You got to pick a side, right? That's what they keep telling me. And then this one I feel strongly about. Fuck this dude. He's a lizard. You saw him.
I don't know if I ever judged him appropriately. Like, I never thought about Justin Timberlake, really. He'd sometimes come in the pop songs that are on the radio or whatever. It's like, okay, whatever. I know it's a Justin Timberlake song. I know who he is. But I don't think I've ever really sat and thought about, like, that kind of shit, like how Cry Me a River was. I can't believe we're talking about
dude,
this.
Timberlake without Timberland is nothing, dude. He's nothing without Timberland. And
Are
many
we gonna have a Justin Timberlake. I
You
keep
know
on calling him
what?
Bieber.
Give me Nelly Furtado. If we're gonna go with, if we're ranking our Timberland collaborators that are better, it's Nelly Furtado all day.
Furtado. What's
dude.
the one with her?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. What?
It's but the popular
Say
one.
It Right, I think. I don't remember. I don't have them off the top of my head. They're just in
When I was
soul
a kid,
right
dude,
now.
Nelly Furtado was like,
You don't mean nothing at all to
holy
me, dude.
Shit, dude. I thought Nelly Furtado was prime time.
In the night.
Yeah,
Say it
yeah.
Say it right. Yeah, let's go, dude. You either got it or you don't. Like and subscribe, motherfuckers.
All right, folks, we'll get into
And promiscuous. Oh, how'd I forget about that?
Promiscuous
girl. Well alone.
Let's not do
Wherever you
that.
are.
Oh, we have an actual show that we could do.
Yeah, well, look out. Karaoke.
It's
It's definitely coming
It's
season
finale,
6. Let's
so
go.
whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's senior summer vibes tonight, dude. We got the end of season 5.
Okay, let's do a palate cleanser, and then we'll get into one of these stories here. How about that? So, palate cleanse from the Justin Timberlake. Yeah, thinking about that guy and his noodle hair. He really did have ramen noodle hair at one point. Like that's, I know somebody. I think Headbug said it in chat, but I've seen the joke, the meme over the years. Like he really did have ramen noodle hair. Impressive. Like the only person I can think of in my life that legitimately had ramen noodle hair.
A missing sponsorship. How did he not? Although, how much would that have really paid? Here's $18. That's our year's worth of profit.
We'll give you. No, they don't pay you. They just pay. They don't pay
They
you
pay
in money.
you in soup.
They pay you in soup. Yes, exactly. They're like a
like,
lifetime supply of ramen noodle soup, and it's like, what's the total on that? It's like a $200 supply, lifetime supply.
Just so you can't. They won't accept a 50 when you pay.
So this is a Kevin-centric topic here, okay?
Fucking watch it.
Okay.
Fuck. Hang on a second. Hang on.
So let's recap the situation.
Well,
I did nothing wrong.
because of the sports
It's because
thing.
yeah. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, this is a sports segment.
It's not the other things. Kevin's not into the other things. It's just a sports thing. Okay, it's just a sports thing. This is from ML Football, and they've got the gold check here. Is that like, what does this mean? What's MLF?
That's the
Major League?
well, actually, I think you
I
can
thought
just
it was NFL.
yeah, no, yeah, NFL is the real league. This is I don't know. It's a
You can just pay for
some kind
gold.
of media account. I think if you hover over it, it'll tell you. But my understanding is that the yellow check mark is what the original. Oh, I guess it doesn't. That's what the original check mark used to mean, right? Like that's one. It's an actual verification. Oh, look at that.
It shows me Snugs follows them, so
Your
I know it's
boy. So
a
you know
credible
it's good.
source. It says breaking legendary #Patriots head coach Bill Belichick. It doesn't look like it looks like Belly Chick. I've always heard it as Belichick.
Yep.
But either way, is dating a former cheerleader, Jordan Hudson, according to reports. Hudson is 24 and Belichick is 72. So we're seeing this is like that Anthony Kiedis thing we saw the other week, where it's 60 with a 20 or whatever, 60 with a 18.
Jordan, California, everyone, right here.
Yeah. He's goddamn, dude. I mean, you can't look at that guy and be like, it's anything but he's got money somehow. You know, he's benefiting or something.
According to him, they actually got to know each other while discussing her philosophy class in college.
Was he her teacher?
No, I don't think so. Maybe the TA.
Football
maybe the
philosophy.
TA. He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time to teach in college. No, but to put it into further perspective, when Bill Belichick and Tom Brady were celebrating their first Super Bowl victory, Jordan here celebrated with her parents by shitting herself and having her ass cleaned up. Yeah, because she was in a diaper, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This dude is twice my age. Wow, man, Dana. I mean, I'm just good for you. I think maybe you're. Is this what you gross, bro? Fucking gross. Yeah. I don't think I would date a 24-year-old if I'm being completely honest with you, and I am half this man's age. I don't know. He's not a pedophile. He's not a pedophile. Okay? It's completely legal, and there's nothing wrong with it.
48 years of difference?
There's nothing wrong with it, Danny. It's
48 years?
legal in at least most of the lower 48, I believe. It's perfectly above board. Nothing to see here, folks, right? That's the take.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
What do I have?
I definitely don't want to see his fucking ugly face anymore. That's for sure.
Sorry, Danny. I got some press passes I got to apply for later in the fall, so I gotta change my usual take on this one. Yeah, nothing to see here, guys. Just a celebration of a legendary coach ending his career with his college student girlfriend. It's wonderful. It's okay because Keemstar said so. Maggot, nice. Oh, good.
Maggot also said that that's a business account. So yeah, you must just like pay for it.
Ooh.
I guess.
Ooh,
just a lot of money, probably.
Well, have you told Twitter that we got?
I'm a fucking business.
Like, hey,
what kind of operation they think we're running over here?
Monetized
Where's my gold
on
check?
YouTube, man. Where's our gold check mark? What's going on here?
And where are my likes, dude? Okay, I want to see. I want my likes to be public. Okay, it keeps you in check, right? It keeps you in check.
Yeah.
The likes public keeps you in check. Okay, keeps you on a good behavior, how a regular citizen should behave. And then they go, the double whammy on Twitter, they go, porn is cool now, even though it was already cool, and like beheadings and everything. I mean, we saw it all. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But porn is cool, and then like 2 days later, no more likes. And it's like, what the fuck is Elon liking on Twitter? Can you just look at it and not like it? Why is this a thing?
No, you need to go back and look for it later, I guess. I have no idea. Dude,
you could save it.
Why would you?
Save the link.
Why is that?
Follow the guy.
Why
what the
Twitter
fuck?
where you go for that? I have no idea.
Now Boogie is out here like fucking just drooling on his computer screen. His relationship's about to be over.
I was going to say, that's what the positive is for us. I remember early on, in one of the early seasons of Clout Route, you had to unfollow Boogie because his likes were showing up in the feed. We'd have Twitter pulled up and be like, Boogie, no, not again. What? No.
The best thing is when they Uno Reverso this whole thing, too. Is they say, the Twitter likes gone, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like 6 months later and he's going to reinstate it, but you can still see everything in between. So it's just going to be, Twitter will be on fire for a week. Because it'll be every single creator that's getting canceled for whatever they liked in the past 6 months or whatever. He's doing it on purpose, honestly. It's a Clout Route. He's hitting the fucking Clout Route hard. He's like, I know how viral it will go on Twitter once I bring likes back in a couple months.
This just bums me out. Yeah, the people shouldn't trust this. I think Hash mentioned that too. The randomly going to reverse this at some point. I for one miss.
Yeah.
Ryan pointed this out, and this is something that happens in the sports world constantly. At least it did. He says it sucks. It's always funny when people like crazy stuff. I miss. Danny, you'll get this.
Yeah.
It's the meme of Walter White handcuffed in the car, and he's yelling, and it would be like, Doc, your likes are public. Like, that's the meme. And it would happen anytime, like, it's always an old dude.
We would
like
never
some
have,
old head coach or something.
We would have never had Ted Cruz liking incest porn, dude.
Yes, exactly.
That's an iconic moment of my life. You know, I remember that when I'm old. When I'm old and gray and sitting on my porch smoking on my pipe, I'll be thinking, damn, was that funny that one time when Ted Cruz liked that incest porn and then everybody made fun of him. Like, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
No more of that.
Exactly. Same thing.
And now Ted Cruz is out here. He's found every incest account, okay? He's liked every fucking picture, okay?
Yeah, like that one.
Like, he's that Randy Marsh meme where the whole room is just covered in goo from South Park.
It's ectoplasm.
Yeah, dude. That's Ted Cruz since those likes have been fucking taken away.
Whoopsie.
Oh, goodness gracious. So,
Wouldn't you know it? No, I almost said Logan. Elon Musk did another thing to make Twitter worse. Wouldn't you just know it?
okay, so we've got a couple. I think there's a couple today. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining from the other day, but there's at least this one of a proposition to Kev, an interested to Kev, okay? He gets subject to all of the hot burning questions since I'm married and he's not. It just happens, I guess, the dynamic of the show. You can make fun of me for being married if you want. Do you got one?
My wife.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Got him.
You got me there. Headbug sends us this. What did I just see? Is this a talent that you're putting on like your Tinder? I know that. I mean, I don't know how it works. I guess there's probably like some. Things I'm interested in, and it's like hula hooping with the ass.
I wouldn't think so. I see that on a dating profile. I'm assuming this is just a bridge where you're gonna say, "Oh, you should follow my private Snap," or you should follow my OnlyFans.
It's bait.
Yeah, I think this is bait. No, I think this is just iconic stage performance. This is something that Anissa should look into. I know she also strives to be an iconic stage performer.
I don't know if she's that good.
Well, hey, that's true about everything she does. So either way, she's going to have to put some effort into it.
Check out this old dude that's like back here in the background. He's the funniest part. He's like staring, and then he's like, I'm going to go, well.
No. Oh, he's like, wait, you know what? You know, he's like, kids these days. Like, on the other hand.
What made her think of that?
Yeah, real questions here. Maggot edits, why does she have so many? Like, that's a great question.
Maybe there's more than one that can be put on there at the time. Kim Kardashian did do that whole iconic picture where she like somehow bent her spine, broke her spine like 90 degrees to put a glass on her ass and then pop the champagne cork. Remember that? She like popped the champagne and it squirted all the way. I mean, this sounds like I'm describing something else.
Is that the Ray J video?
Champagne squirted up above her head all the way back to her ass.
Say no, I haven't. No, I haven't seen those.
Whatever, come on.
No, wasn't that it was a photo shoot, I think, right? It wasn't
like
on the cover
People magazine or
yeah.
something. Why they would have Kim Kardashian's fucking giant. At that point, it was like
OJ's niece has another surgery. Like, what the fuck are we? Oh, cool, good job.
She definitely hit a point where she was too she had done too much, and it was so. This is when she was with Kanye. It was probably because he's like, bitch, you need to go put another fucking 10 pounds in that ass right now. But at one point, it was like so big it didn't even make sense, and then you can tell that she's since shrinked it. It's like she now looks more like a normal human being, and it has went down from the abnormality that it was. That picture is horrific. That is horrific. Like, I should just look it up. I haven't seen it in a while, to be honest. I'm just maybe I'm imagining.
What creeps me out is their long witch-like fingers.
You're thinking
of and the fingernails.
You're
Maybe
thinking
that's
of
Chloe.
the hag from
that's
Baldur's
Chloe.
Gate 3.
No, I know who I'm thinking about. But maybe yes, maybe I don't know. I haven't played Baldur's Gate that one time. I was very good.
How would I type this into Google? Kim Kardashian
good
champagne butt.
Champagne cover. There you go.
Champagne cover. Champagne bottle meme. Okay, so they know what I'm talking about.
Make sure you clip this later so you have accountability.
I mean, look at this. This is unreal, dude. This is unreal. Hold on. Like, what is that?
Yeah, put us there. That's perfect.
What is that? What is she doing? She removed a couple fucking spinal fucking
Marilyn Manson surgery, right?
Yeah. Well, he did the ribs, right? So he could suck his own dick. Is that what happened?
Smell your own shit on your knees. Yep.
Oh, who could ever forget the classic Kim Kardashian paper? What is this? I thought it was like a magazine.
Now you know why they had
Paper?
to do this fucking ridiculous photo shoot, Danny.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. I don't know. Magazine's Prince dead, right? It's been dead it was probably dead in 2014. Shit.
There you go. How did we even get on Kim Kardashian? What are we talking about? Oh, the hula hoop ass.
The hula hoop. Yep.
No wonder.
Tangent.
Quite the tangent. Okay, so let's get into a hard-hitting story here. Okay, here's one that I really enjoyed, and I thought Kevin, as a fellow bald, a fellow wearer of hats. Okay, you don't have to be bald to appreciate a hat, okay? But the bald men especially appreciate the hat, okay? I can't put my hair up in a ponytail. I can't fucking shave a mohawk anymore. Well, maybe I could, honestly. I could probably get away with a mohawk. But you know what it is. As a bald, I don't have a lot to work with. The beard can grow out, but that, there's only so much you can go before you start looking like Keemstar. So hats are a real savior for bald men here. And while Bradley Martin hasn't came home yet, he's not exactly a bald, I would say. He's got some hair here. I sympathize, empathize, whatever the word is here, with his reaction, and I'm sure you will. This is from Assistant Sailor, our buddy, friend of the show. Dude assaulting people over hats isn't unique to any race. I think he said that because it's like this quote tweet: "Dear black people, flipping someone's hat doesn't warrant punching them in the face." Yeah, it does. It absolutely does, Moody. Fuck off. You flip my hat, I'll flip you off. You lucky I don't hit you. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'm just saying.
That is the easiest way.
Yeah,
dude.
You see Tim Pool get his hat yoinked off?
Oh, no, because anybody who's done it has been murdered. They've been put into the ground.
Right, exactly.
You hit my hat off my head. There are no more words. That's strike 3 right there. It doesn't matter how many strikes were before.
Do you wear your jersey while swimming, Kevin?
I don't swim. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was baptized once. You wanna have a never-ending fear of water, Just have a priest drown you as an infant. I can't touch the stuff. I won't even drink it.
The hometown that I grew up in is so like fucking shit and poor right now that they had a pool like the whole time that I was growing up. They had a public pool that you would go to, and it's nasty or whatever. I'd go there and eat combos. I wouldn't even fucking get in that piss pool. But now the kids can't even experience the piss pool if they want to. You have to pay to open it. So like you can go to City Hall or wherever it is to do it and pay them a certain amount of money to open the pool up for the day.
And they'll clean it that day?
I don't get how it works, because you'd think logistically it'd be like, well, how does that? You might as well just have it open and see what money you can make. But no, it's you fucking drop some bills and you can get it open. what the fuck has the world come to? Okay,
See,
can't even have a public pool anymore.
well, no, nor would I ever go in one. But
Me either, not at my age.
it seems like we're all on the same page with this hat thing. Hash said, my dad wouldn't even let me, his own flesh and blood, touch his hat. Bab says, my dad cussed out the wind when it knocked his hat off. Been there. All right already. Goddamn. Just let me fucking walk, dude.
Ah, see, Ryan already busted my balls tonight. Assistant Sailor is that young boy who Danny has on the
Is that your ward?
Hey, one time, okay, first off, one time, and guess what? I wasn't inviting him over to fuck, okay? It was having him on the show. I didn't ask his age beforehand. You gotta hit something for that. I don't know why.
Where's the one explain yourself, dude? God damn. I never know where anything is. There's so many.
How dare Keemstar show his fucking
What's
face
that?
in my chat?
You
Don't you ever show your face in my fucking chat again. You're not welcome here.
I kept looking for Chris, and it was
Palestine. You want to explain yourself?
There we go. That's Danny.
Trust me, okay? Next time.
I need a Chris Hansen page for that board.
You learn, okay? I'm not gonna.
I want a soundboard that's it's all Chris Hansen's face. It's just a bunch of different tiles, and every button is a Chris Hansen soundbite.
Every guest we have on the show from now on, I'm checking their IDs when they come on. But, not to say anything about Sailor, though. He was of age. Just make it clear he was of age, okay? So anything we subjected him to on the podcast, he was old enough to make his own decisions, okay? He could have left at any time.
So it's legal. It's just immoral. All right, Dan Belichick over here.
Oh dear Lord. Okay, let's watch Brad fucking beat the fuck out of this kid. This is great.
Funny.
Sure, this is a John Zerka guy.
He looks like him, right? He's beefy like that.
Yeah. See, and you've asked twice nicely.
Damn, actually.
Dude, that's
I didn't know
I
that
can
was
tell by the
bad. My
haircut.
bad,
That's the
brother.
first time
Actually.
anybody's ever
No,
slapped this
actually.
kid.
I love.
And he just keeps saying actually like he's Oscar in
I
the
think
office.
he's concussed.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like, bro, actually, that's a little concussion right there. He got a little bit of his brain shook
dude.
around when Bradley. I mean, look at this dude and look at that dude. Look at Brad over here, Brad the fucking bull with these fucking massive arms bigger than my goddamn head.
it looks like he fights in Slap Fight and Dana White's slap promotion as a side job and maybe as a truck driver on the weekends. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing him up with a Sly Stallone movie.
I feel like this whole Twitch there's this Twitch and Kick phenomenon where people like Neon, that little fuck, and like this guy, this little fucking curly-headed fuck, they get like balls on them because they think that if the camera's on, nobody's going to really do anything to me. You know, like they're not going to dare do anything. They'll get canceled if they hurt me or hit me or do whatever. There's people like Brad are out here not letting these kids get away with that anymore. Whack! I don't care if you're a fucking Twitch streamer. Fuck you, dude. You're in my gym. You took my hat. Bat, bat.
Let that be a lesson to all of you. He gave him 2 chances. You don't get a third. The third comes that slap. He's concussed right now. He sounds like Zeke on Stephen King's The Raft. You know, he's just been my foot. He's going underwater. The blob has him forever. His brain is mush.
Actually, bro.
Actually. It's like that. Actually.
Yeah, it's like that. Don't touch me.
And that's a funny response when just the slap did that to you. It's like, yeah. What's your next move, little guy?
I just don't understand this whole thing. It's like, yeah, both like Neon was my example that I said. Another guy who's like, will go out of his way to be obnoxious and very aggro and try to, really piss you off. But he could never back his shit up. I mean, I don't think that needs to be how it goes all the time, I certainly talk shit to people that I probably could not physically take down.
Yeah, dude, you ever seen a goose? It's just like, it starts hissing at you, makes its arms all
That's like
big.
dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah, dude, if you ever stopped and turn around, it'd be over in a minute. But, you know, it's got to do what it's got to do. It's a fucking goose. It can't back down. It can't just say, you're the alpha, don't kill me. It's got to puff its chest out and try to do something. What else can you do, I guess?
Right. But I don't know. There's something I still know my place as a short man. I'm not going to approach a 6 foot whatever and say certain things. Actually, I'm very respectful. Thank you, sir.
Hey, you know. See, I took more of the Twitch streamers route. I had to learn the boundaries of my fuck around and find out graph, but luckily when I was in college, everybody wasn't live streaming everything all the time, so I got my ass beat in the privacy of my own home sometimes, or just out in the street, you know, but not on Twitch.
It's been a while since I got in a domestic battle.
That's
Domestic?
good. Yeah,
Wait,
it should
what's
be.
domestic?
No, you should
That's
probably.
not the one I want to say.
I mean, domestic could be any. It could be like.
Folks, this is the finale. I've had a couple. Okay.
It could be like.
I haven't been in any violent battles. Domestic wasn't the one that I wanted to say. It was violent.
Yeah, it could be like the Pancake Man and punching his dad or whatever. But it could also. When you hear domestic violence, you think. That dude's a wife
They all
beater.
think that I'm beating my wife.
But it
now.
could just be anybody
Yeah, well,
that's in your
they
maybe
think,
family, I guess.
They think all
I
kinds
don't
of
know.
things about me.
If I elbow drop him right now, is that domestic violence?
Do you see any bruises on my wife when you came in?
We should probably not say that phrase anymore. We're going to get another little warning from the thing.
But no, it's been a while since I've been in a violent altercation. The last time I remember being in any sort of violent, like physical altercation was, okay, I'll tell you guys a good story. This is a good season finale story for me. Maybe I've told this before. I don't know. But when I was in my early 20s or whatever, mid-20s, we lived around the corner from a bar that we would frequent. And it's a college student bar, so there was tons of fucking degenerates of the same age as us all there. We would hang out on the patio because we were tobacco users, cigarette smokers.
Be careful, dude. Nicotine will mess up your decision making.
I've been out of that for years now.
That's good.
So
that's good.
But I would love one though. You have one?
No, I can't ever.
I will light it up right now in here if you had one on you.
No, I didn't expect to make 2 1408 references in one day, but no. I'll save that last cigarette for the end of the world.
But we're outside fucking smoking our cigarettes or whatever, drinking our drinks, and it's fenced in their patio. So we're on a corner of the fenced in area, and I needed to use the restroom, but it was very packed in there. Actually, a line out of the restroom. So my innovative brain says turn around and just, go through the crack in the fence.
Ooh.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And so I peed through the crack in the fence, and I was good.
Yeah.
Went back to drinking and smoking my thing.
The world's your bathroom when you're a man.
Exactly. Yeah. When you got it as easy as us, you don't have a front butt. You don't have to worry about getting it all over yourself.
Yeah.
I have like a I can aim and fire.
Yeah.
So went right between the fence. We were all good. Nobody says anything. Nobody does anything. Nobody sees anything. I'm a master of peeing in public.
if it weren't for that damn dinner time asparagus, he'd have gotten away with it too.
No, one of my buddies sees me do it and says, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'll do that when he's done."
No, yeah,
So,
let's start a line at the fence post.
Immediately after me, he approaches the same spot that I was standing in and peeing in. And not as discreet as I was, apparently, because somebody catches wind of him peeing out the side. So they say, "Get the fuck out, you and your whole group."
Oh, the whole
great,
group gets
okay.
it. Thanks,
So
man.
it's him first and his lady that he was there with that night that get to go out, escorted. They just tell us, "You guys should probably go too, your buddies that you're with." But they escort them, the guy that peed and got caught and the woman that was with him. Well, she didn't like, after a few drinks, she didn't like when old, Bubba, the bouncer, was pushing her man out the front of the bar.
That's Those are the favorite patrons of any bouncer.
Don't touch my I've had one too many Jaeger bombs tonight, you motherfucker.
That's why you always employ
Blonde,
one female
big
bartender
tits.
who is about that life, just in case. Just in case, you need to have one that will hop over that bar if she needs to, because otherwise all the barbacks and doormen can do is just kind of potentially maybe grab bar. Yes, well. That's
I'm with you.
no, the kind of bars that we worked at, Danny, had those, but that's just because that one porn guy owned them. So anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't pee in public anymore, by the way.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I did the one time, and my friend thought it would be clever to do the same thing, and he gets caught, and we get kicked out. Now, physical altercation, I says that it was a violent physical altercation. Well, once we get out and everybody is out on the lawn of the bar, starts a physical altercation with the bouncers. So she's grabbing and doing and yelling and screaming. So my physical altercation there was grabbing her and yoinking her away as we all decide it's time to go home for the night.
and then you're in the danger zone, man, because then fists
I got a couple
elbows might be flying, and then you might have to deal
swipes.
with rings, and depending on the length of the fingernails, you can get scraped up, man.
Ryan says the trick is to pretend you're talking on the phone at the same time. Yeah, that's what I did, actually. I was peeing, and somebody came up and was like, hey, dude, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, hold on, I'm taking this.
Yeah, one sec. Yeah, that's a good one. Yup.
Hold on, I'm taking this.
See, I wonder if that's just something that our collective subconscious as men, do we just all learn over time the little tricks, or does someone have to be around in your life to be like, hey, man, here's a tip?
Most of us would pee in a bottle and then not record it for TikTok or
and then make our assistant Brian Gewirtz throw it away. Sorry, no, that's not you, Danny. That's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's who does that. Him and truckers.
I know another
truckers
thing
throw
that
their own piss bottles away.
I know that another thing that him and truckers have in common: lot lizards.
What a segue.
Anyways, folks, let's get into an actual story here, okay? Kick streaming a bunch of assholes.
What?
Are you surprised?
No.
So actually, you come to find out that a lot of times when people make these allegations online and big swings online, they do it for clout, and you might not necessarily be able to verify or not whether what they're saying is true. Sometimes you just got to take somebody by their word. And lots of people are saying that this person, itsmelissadude, who came out against Kick as an ex-staffer to call them on their practices. A lot of people are saying itsmelissadude making this all up. So, just so you know, as we get into the Kick streaming a bunch of assholes allegations story here, itsmelissadude, the woman in question here that's going to tell us some stuff, she may be lying or she may be telling the truth. You must decide in your own brain what you think. We're kind of just here to laugh at the whole situation. Is that fair?
Yeah, X to doubt from me at the start though, Danny, because I don't think Kick can afford staffers, so I think the chick is making it up completely.
You don't think after they give XQC a fucking $69 million contract that they can afford to pay some staffers?
They gave Aiden Ross a bag of money so that a masked rapper could steal it from him in a warehouse. I don't remember.
Right, it was like $2 million.
You know how many 401ks were cashed in to afford something like that? That's just bad business. What up, Shadow Humor in the chat?
So let's check this out. itsmelissadude is the former Kick staffer that wants to come out here with some big swings, I would say, on the old Kick. Ex-Kick staff talks about Jake Future's Kick contract that Aiden Ross helped him get being made fun of at a meeting in regards to his contract renewal. So Jake Future is an Aiden Ross mod who also streams. There's something going on with Jake Future. I don't know what. Okay, I don't want to say any anything there, but
It's safe to say Jake's future may be in jeopardy.
Keep this all in mind, okay? Jake was on the thumbnail. You can look Jake Future up. Keep this all in mind when they're talking about. I mean, you'll realize what is going on here when you hear what she says and how they treated Jake Future here at Kick. Now, like I said, this could be all lies, but interesting story from itsmelissadude.
The stress of not knowing was definitely a part of wanting to leave.
Got that accent,
but there were
though.
2 specific incidences in my last couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, that really solidified the fact that I was absolutely not in the right place.
No, I don't
One
trust
of
her
these
because of her
incidences
accent.
was when I was in a meeting and
Wait, I shouldn't have said that.
for those of you who don't know, there's a creator on Kick who got a contract through one of the
Alex and IMAllexx, it's rule of threes,
this creator
man.
has special needs. And we gave him a
Special
contract out of
needs,
good faith and the fact that this bigger streamer was quite a fan of him. Quick side note, I grew up with a severely autistic cousin and I am very in tune with the needs and well-being of anybody with a disability. So I wanted to follow up on this guy's contract renewal because the POC was the manager of the partners team. And I don't know if you guys have figured this out or not yet, but he's a massive dick. So I was really concerned that this streamer wasn't going to be treated well, and I was right. So when I asked about this streamer's contract renewal, he had a smirk on his face and goes, I decimated his rate. And this was apparently fucking hilarious because everybody else in the room laughed.
So she said the special needs creator, one of Aiden Ross's mods that he had gotten a contract with Kick or whatever, they're discussing the renewal of his contract, and they massively decreased his pay, and they had a good chuckle about it, according to itsmelissadude. Kevin, you still X'd it out? Finding anything here you might... Is there a kernel of truth?
What's the crime here that a dude that what is essentially a nepotism hire didn't get the same money on his contract extension? Is that what the
Well, she claims a lot of things.
The allegation is that somebody outside of his own site made a joke about, like, I don't know, man.
But aside from this, okay, so she's obviously making she's saying that they're basically laughing at this guy with disabilities, is what she's saying, and taking advantage of the fact that they have disabilities by paying him less. But that's not the only thing that she has complained and said about the guy. In an article here, it says frequent F slurs, upper management N-words, okay?
The upper management is saying N-words,
yes.
Or she's alleging?
Hearing that
okay, thank you.
In their conversation, she's hearing N-words, okay?
Sorry, all of her 1984 speak from that clip just really has my brain jumbled.
She says that they laugh at misgendering, often have a chuckle about that, okay? Low wages if they can get away with it, so that's talking about this autistic guy. There's also another example that they state where there was a cancer patient that they made a partner that because the quote was something about obviously not verbatim here, but it was something about because they are on the way out, they don't mind getting paid a little less. So she's alleging a lot of shit about these upper management at Kick.
Well, the biggest allegation that I'm going to lob at Kick's upper management is that they have this dipshit in any of their meetings, because I can't understand a fucking word she's saying. So maybe that's why she doesn't work there anymore, because it sounds like she wasn't taking great notes in her work meetings either, because I can't follow along with what you're saying.
Here, we got another clip, okay?
All that double speak.
It says, this is Aiden Update on Twitter. Jake Future realizes that his Kick deal arranged by Aiden Ross has now been reduced to $5 an hour, is what this says.
God damn. Woo! God damn.
That's what this says. Okay, so you can see Aiden and Jake here, and here is another clip.
I decimated his rate. And this was apparently fucking hilarious because everybody else in the room laughed. I said, well, what did you...
Yo. This is actually him.
Oh.
in the corner here watching
on
her
Kick. I hope he's watching on
Kick.
Twitch where he gets a better rate. You got to make more than $5 an hour on Twitch, right?
But the clip got back to bro. And he saw it. He's also got the chirp going on, so you know it's struggle bus.
Oh, man, dude. I feel bad for everybody that can't replace their fire alarms or smoke detectors.
All I gotta say is, if this lady is lying about all this shit, about these upper management at Kick, all the stuff I said and this stuff with Jake Future, if she's lying about it, she is such scum of the earth person. Like, they are scum of the earth if this is how they treated that guy, obviously. But if she made this up, and then he watches the clip, and you know that he doesn't feel good about all this, obviously. Like, feels devastated probably. And he's live, so it's like, I just can't imagine the emotions that the guy's going through when he hears this and thinks that it's real or whatever.
Yeah, she's just trying to help him, right? Isn't that her whole point? If let me just say, for instance, just to walk down this path with you for a second, Danny. Let's say she's being honest about all of this stuff. Couldn't she have left him out, maybe? Like, there are more egregious things on that list.
Well, I mean, she could have just said that they took advantage of an autistic creator and a
didn't need to say
patient.
That. Didn't why have to say that?
You can be vague about it, is what I mean. I mean, I agree with you.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Be even more vague. Don't make it a point. How many disabled friends of a bigger creator? Like, she was very specific as to who this person was, which you probably could have accomplished your same goal without dunking on this dude for your own clout.
Well, Shadow has a good idea for Jake Future. He says, employment solutions, if $5 an hour isn't enough, job fair.
Well, there we go. Hey, and we just also hit that. Thank you, Shadow, for making sure we out-earned this poor Kick streamer tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Shadow. But yeah, so there's that. I read to you all of the allegations here. And after all of this, even after the clip that we just saw of Jake Future reacting to the allegations or whatever on stream, Jake Future on Twitter, Kick never lowered my deal. So, straight from him, he says what she said is not true. Now, it is an interesting situation because I don't know, like, he reacted to it a certain way when he saw the clip. But if they didn't actually lower his pay ever, then why would he react that way at all? He'd just be like, that didn't happen.
Well, maybe
Unless
he
didn't
was
know, he didn't check his pay stub like a regular old guy.
Well, fair. Yeah, fair enough. He just went on believing. Maybe it was more of like I can't believe this lady would lie about me like that when I go live on a platform. Does he go daily? I have no idea. But it's just interesting to, again, another reason why maybe she shouldn't have been so fucking specific about who she was talking about. And then it might not have been so easy to disprove. But have we seen a receipt yet? I've heard a lot of allegations
saying go on Twitter and tell them that that's a lie.
You think the people they wanted to pay $5 an hour and mocked think they're I don't know.
Well, they've already taken advantage of the guy. They docked his pay to $5. They're like, hey, motherfucker, say that's a lie. We never did that. And he's like, okay, well, whatever. I mean, you never know.
A one-time payoff.
I'm just kind of, I'm just devil's advocate.
I like this. This is starting to feel like No Country for Old Men 2. It's gonna be a really horrible, like, red box straight to DVD movie, but I'll work on it. Let's do it.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, we're at halftime, folks. That's your Kick streaming update. Me and Kevin will be on Kick when we come back from the break, actually.
That's right.
Setting us up on the break. We got 3 weeks to set us up and get us going on Kick. Hope you guys will be over there to watch. No, please no. God, no. YouTube only. I can't. I don't need to go on Kick and get blowjobs or whatever. That's fine. I'm married. Yeah, I at least got to get minimum wage if I'm going to go over there to Kick. I have to admit. Oh, but yes, Connor P in the chat. It is halftime, folks. It's not over. We've got more show. Don't worry. I always have to address, show's not over. But if you're here and you're enjoying the show so far,
Titties. Doinks.
if you're one of the regular viewers, we love to see you. If you're a new viewer, thanks for being here. If your eyes and ears are locked to the screen and the speakers, we love it.
You're right, Parking Tigers. You're absolutely right. Glad you have a blue check mark, too. Dumbass paying for Twitter, you fucking moron.
I'm saying, woo, right here. You're gonna be mine. Woo!
Then maybe I'll say I have to poopy.
Thank you for being here and watching, okay? This is the season finale. We'll be gone for a couple weeks after this. So watching right now really means a lot to us. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Like the stream if you haven't. That'd be great. Leave us a comment in the chat. If you're watching afterwards, leave us a comment in the comments section. We love to see it. We love to like it. We love to comment. We love to talk about it. Everything, okay? Thank you for the comments. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Put that D. Get that D, okay? You need the D. Get the D on subscribed there. But if you are a Patreon member, holder, subscriber, donator, okay, patreon.com/thecloutroute, you can pay the highest tier over there to get us to shout you out at the beginning of this halftime here. Or if you just want some exclusive content, we've got the Clout Route do Beavis and Butthead only on Patreon, because that's the only place where I can get away with doing music video content without them fucking me in my ass, okay? So there you go. Go to patreon.com/thecloutroute if you want some of that. Pest, Kinda Cool Greg, Carla, Ryan, Only Mistakes, Unstoppable JoJo, Kia Cat, and August Child over there on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. Over here on YouTube, you can be a member for 3 different prices, whatever they are. I mean, I don't know. Go look at it. But even at the lowest dollar tier, okay, you get members-only content. TCAP Bingo every month here with me and Kevin. We have a great time going through our new bingo cards for every degenerate that's been on TCAP so far.
I just want something to eat.
If you are a highest tier member on YouTube, you get shouted out. Killing it, Steffi, McMuffin, Poland Spring, Nicole, Hash, Dingus McRibs, Headbug Inc., Twitter Geek, Milltown's Best, Sliggins, Corn, Cone Still, Mystic Babs, Renula, Dracula Moon, and V-Dub. Thank you guys for being members. You can get gifted memberships sometimes. You know, that all happens, okay? So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for being a friend.
There you go. Shadow says, there is a kick mod who has autism and he's getting snuffed by Aiden Ross. He can't handle himself, obviously. He's sitting right behind me.
Poor broke guy. Please donate to my stream. See this poor broke man behind me? Jeez, man. Yeah, she did it just to help. She was just trying to help, guys.
Connor P says, if you aren't in the live, you're basically a chowda head. You are a chowda head if you're not in chat right now. Ryan says, rip Poland Spring. I have a funny Poland Spring story. You want it?
Are we? Yeah, I mean, are we allowed to
She's
tell
not
it?
here to defend herself or whatever, so I don't know what to say. But I was at a wedding recently. And frequent chatter in the chat right now, Corn Cone Still.
Oh, congrats,
Carla
Corn,
said I'm
dude.
not a member anymore. Yeah, you are. Oh, Carla, I just don't shout you out 2 times. If you're in the Patreon, I just don't redo it. Maybe I should, I guess. I don't
read
know.
them
If that's
twice, dude.
the fair
we need
way
to get
to
a
go,
scroll.
but
I want one of those
I
cool
don't double
scrolls.
go.
We put like some little vaporwave elements on it.
But
you
we
know?
do
That's-
appreciate you, Carla, for the double go. We just don't shout out the double go. But I guess I should. Carla times 2, folks.
Woo!
That's a real committed fan out there. Thank you, Carla. But frequent chatter Corn Cone Still Connor P. Okay. I'm at a wedding a couple weeks ago, whenever it was. And we're just kind of shooting the shit. We're all getting, putting a couple back, having a good time. And, you know, eventually somebody will say something about like, oh, how's the show going? You know, how's the live show? Blah, blah, blah. And we were talking about it and how we were recently monetized and how, or at least for donations and stuff. So
He was flexing on him, dude.
Fun. I was like, we're serious, actually. We're actually legitimate.
See, Dad?
Yeah, no, don't worry. We make money. It's not weird, right? It's not weird. I make money. No. But anyways, we're talking about it. And Corn Cone still shouts out was talking to me about all of it. And he said something to the effect of, man, that Poland Spring person in your Discord server, you know, I really started to feel uncomfortable, like they were stalking me or something, so I stopped going on the Discord.
Oh, no.
They're really making me feel uncomfortable. They kept, like, posting my videos and, like, tagging me and stuff. I was just like, what's up with this person? Poland Spring kind of weird. I might have put some words in Corn Cone's mouth.
Oh, okay. A little improv there. Hey.
He won't mind that much.
Shout out to our Discord where Poland Springs doesn't really hang out that much anymore, so you won't be harassed. Don't worry about it. Shouts out to Poland, though.
So there's your Poland Springs story,
I
folks.
bet I'm gonna get tagged in something later.
What a gal.
I'm gonna get clipped out of context, and it's gonna be like, look at the things Kevin said about Poland.
That's what I always say. Look at the shit Kevin said about Poland. I can't believe it. Look what he said about this
First
person.
huggy, now this.
So what do we want to get to, Kevin? What do we want to get to? Let's get to Sneako getting the flying punch. Okay, what a clip. We didn't get to it the other day. So much to get to, but we'll get to it tonight. Okay, folks, do you want to see Sneako get one from the top rope?
Hell yeah, brother.
Why wouldn't we want to see it? Okay, why wouldn't we?
I'm saying, woo, right here. You're gonna be mine.
You got Connor B in chat doxed, but didn't make me leave. Okay, you're not gonna scare him, bitch.
Shouts out, Connor. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, but here is Dexerto. Sneako was punched in the face for removing a man's hat.
Oh, let's go! That's where this whole thing came from, huh? Wow.
They're at it again.
Don't do it, you dummy.
It seems Punch broke some of his teeth. They might need to get some, like, didn't you say something about Grammarly last episode? Like, come on, what's going on?
Yeah, Grammarly is just a pain in the ass, first of all. But in all fairness, I think Sean Strickland loosened up a few of these teeth for him, kind of like the pickle jar.
Yeah, you know, I got into it before.
Yeah, he's like, he punched that dude for 4
My
straight
wife's
minutes.
not stronger than me, okay? I sat there and gripped on that thing
Yeah.
for hours.
Yeah, loosened it up for you.
Oh, Connor corrects the record. Mild docs.
Just a light, just a wee bit.
Thank you for the donation there, bud. So we got a little music here.
Ooh,
probably.
some Kylie Minogue, dude.
Yeah.
Na, na, na,
So we shouldn't do this. We're probably gonna. This is how we get. You know.
Damn, I'm not gonna get this song out of my head for the rest of the day.
Is this Nelly Furtado? Who is this?
Dude, this Kylie Minogue, dude.
Oh,
That's right.
I don't even know who that is. Yeah. I mean, I know.
Well, I
the
guess
song.
she was lying then.
I know the song.
Can't get her out of your head, huh?
Just
we'll
don't
put
know the
that
name.
to the test. Is that James Corden behind him?
you got James Corden
He's
doing
like,
the
let's get loud.
You're a slut.
Okay, well that's unprofessional.
So that's old fucking Alex Stein, right? That's that fucking ugly motherfucker.
I thought that was Bluto from Animal House. Just with a
that
tie
Goomba, okay. I saw he had that red pill chick on his show today, actually. The red pill chick we watched last episode, he had on his whatever fucking Kick or Rumble or whatever the fucking jerk off site he's on. I mean, the OnlyFans, that's what it is.
Yeah, with ears like that, how could he not be?
You shouldn't be showing that off for free.
Before
dude.
he can stick a Q-tip in there, he has to speak friend to enter.
Does he have an ear pussy troll?
You shall not pass.
Fuck you. This guy's dancing to the fuck you. Uh-oh.
Oh!
What I don't get is like,
Dang, the Superman punch.
the hat comes off behind him.
Oh, it was right there in front of him. You know, it was right there in front of him. You see it?
I'm not sure. Let's go back one more time.
Look at the bottom center of the screen, and you'll see the arm come up.
Okay.
See it?
Oh, it was him.
Boom. And then he said,
He came with the arm and got the heat. Self-defense, Sneako. You should have never fucked around, dude. Let's get this music out of here before I get claimed for something. But,
he's got this busted up tooth, smile.
Poor guy. Oh, man. If it had happened to anyone else, I'd feel bad for him in this moment. But
got him.
it's a good look.
Shadow says, is doxing animals a thing? Like, if a deer lives in a field and I know the field? I mean, it depends on what deer we're talking about, okay? If it's a famous deer, you know, you might be putting their life in danger. Actually, you know, every deer, Shadow, if you're a true American, you should be getting out your bow and arrow, your old gun, and packing that thing full and shooting your old musket off. Catching yourself a
Ooh,
buck.
a musket? That's
12-point buck.
It's going to be a lot of extra work, dude. You'll be picking those pellets
I don't
out
know
for a year.
I thought they'd go out there with handguns and fucking Glocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Get these bitches.
One machine gun, just got to spray that covering fire in case the papa deer shows up.
That's a good crack, though, dude. He got pretty fucked there. Sucks to suck, Sneako.
For me, man. This was the security guard at this thing, at this event, right up here. We got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy. Punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him.
No one touched him. Interesting.
Yeah, that's exactly what we saw, wasn't it?
Interesting. Oh, boy. Well, luckily for him, he makes enough money grifting on Twitch and fucking Kick or whatever that he'll be fine. Just go get your, dentures are good or whatever.
You think he got hit in the head enough recently, but I guess there are plenty of weird addictions out there. So, you just keep fucking around, and I guess you just don't find out because I don't know what else. I guess next people are going to start using blunt objects on this guy to get him to fucking knock it out.
Maybe if he goes to the UK, he'll get a machete.
Ooh.
I like that. I do like that. Speaking
For a skit,
of which,
hilarious
do
comedy
we have?
skit.
Yeah. Right. That. Yep. No, yeah, you're exactly right.
In Roblox.
Ricky Berwick AI. Okay, let's palate cleanse after the Sneako punch. Ricky Berwick in the doc because this AI is getting out of control, people. Okay, and I've got another AI clip to show you of the Zuckerborg immediately after. Okay, the AI is crazy. Now you've seen probably this Ricky Berwick classic position before. I think we even have an emo of it in the Discord. Shouts out to the Discord. Ricky Berwick here, iconic position. I don't know what this is about, like, they are pumping these memes into AI things to make them into like scenes now instead of just a still image. So it's like what happens in the context, and it's weird what the AI comes up with.
I like it, dude. There was a time in the 80s where if the dude had this stance on the album cover, it meant it was an absolute banger. I'm talking Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie. Like, bro, this is a power pose right here. I can't wait to hear Ricky's new album. I bet it's going to be fucking just dank.
That's right. Okay, so check this out.
Oh!
They morphed him into like a regular like Asian dude.
Oh, dude, this is what happens if you give a televangelist your money, I hear.
Yeah,
he's
like
a personal prayer package.
Demon, be
yeah.
gone!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens in the Pentecost, I think.
But look, it's just amazing that like this is Ricky Berwick's body standing up, and this is Ricky Berwick's body sitting. like the AI still not quite there, right?
Pretty soon they'll be doing all of our jobs.
Still not quite there, though. We're good. We're good for a second. Check out the Zuckerberg, though. This one kind of freaks me out a little more. Hash says, this feels so wrong to look at. Well, wait till you see this one. You ever see this iconic image of the Zuckerberg out his window peering in?
I love the quote. People are using AI to make Mark Zuckerberg look like a creep. No, Mark Zuckerberg looks like a creep on his own.
AI did nothing. They just made a video.
Did the AI
he
put
already
this
looked like that.
barbecue sauce on his bookshelf?
Oh God, though. Here we go with the iconic Mark Zuckerberg image into a.
I don't even think this is AI.
Moving video.
I think that's just really him.
It's just so weird. It's like not even anything. They don't even do anything. It's just him. Somehow he ends up inside when he was outside. You notice this? He's outside. Now he's inside looking at him.
Oh, wow, dude, that is pretty cool.
So they haven't quite got there.
But that's
yet,
actually just
folks.
how his house is.
I mean, that's definitely how his face looks. And
wait till you see the stairway that you just can't go up. Just connects into itself.
Oh God, what a freaky looking dude.
He looks perfectly human.
You know, if he's not a lizard or a robot, man, he's just unfortunate.
Yeah, wait till you see his mugshot. You think Justin Timberlake's eyes are fucked.
I say unfortunate, and then the guy's like one of the richest people on the planet. It's like, what am I saying?
Well,
he could look like fucking anybody.
Lizard cabal, dude. I'm trying to tell you. We need to have, like V-Dub said earlier, we need to have David Icke on the show.
David Icke would be a good guest.
He's like our Jesus.
That or Bill Belichick, right?
Oh God.
Oh, so what do we want to get into here? What do we want to get into? This Kai Cenat stuff has me asking questions, I have to say, okay? Do you remember weeks ago, Kevin, Drake came under fire, okay? Drake and Kendrick Lamar, I almost said Kai Cenat.
No.
Kendrick Lamar and Drake had been going at it, diss track after diss track. You guys all saw it, okay?
He's mad
it
at
was
Drake.
one after another.
Drake was trying to keep it PG, and everybody is not okay with that because, stay away from the kids.
Stay away from the kids, Drake, okay? But that's part of the conversation here, okay, about Kai Cenat. It's interesting. Drake was being very much criticized. He was at the time when it happened, and he was a couple weeks ago when he was getting, all this kind of stuff brought back up from Kendrick Lamar. Millie Bobby Brown and Drake had an interesting relationship. They texted or whatever. She had been in interviews and in public where she had said like, "Oh, I love Drake. We're such good friends. He texts me, whatever."
What stuff does he text you about, Millie Bobby Brown?
And she even
stuff
says,
like boys. Advice with boys.
So not that bad.
Put him in a cage.
I haven't seen Kai Cenat's text messages to allege that it's as bad as the Drake situation, okay? Probably not as bad, but
easy bar to scale.
The criticism here, I get what people are saying a little bit, okay? Kai Cenat, folks,
also not like us? Is that what you're saying?
Also not like us.
Kai not like us.
Here it is. Kai Cenat linked up with Northwest to celebrate her 11th birthday.
No.
On his Snapchat or his Instagram, I mean.
Why are you hanging out with 11-year-olds?
So hanging out, chilling or whatever.
Bro, at best.
Northwest. It's Northwest.
He's like, I'm just like an uncle to Kanye's kid. Right, I'm sure.
Is that weird, though?
The fuck, dude?
So when is it not weird is what I want to know. It's easy. I feel like you can immediately just say it's weird.
You got an 11-year-old. You want me to take him out to dinner without you there?
When is it not weird? That's what
I'm asking you, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm a close friend of yours. You're right.
You're
you trust me, right?
Yeah.
It would be weird if I asked.
Hold up. it would depend on the situation. If you asked me to take out my 11-year-old, like,
call
kid,
the cops.
Yes,
dude.
I'm calling the cops. But if it was like, you know, I mean, I can't envision a scenario, but it's not like I don't trust you with one of my children, you know. I don't think you're going to fucking diddle my kid.
Was he babysitting?
But
and he had to
right.
put it on Instagram? God,
but I just think it's interesting, like Drake, universally hated guy, especially after the Kendrick Lamar stuff. It was very easy to lob these things towards him. Maybe it was innocent, like he wanted. It's innocent. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. Maybe it was whatever, and he's just being a friend to Millie Bobby Brown. But I didn't hear people make.
11-year-olds should be friends with 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds.
Kai Cenat
maybe
don't have to go
13-year-olds,
visit him
maybe
as a
9-year-olds. Like,
fucking whatever
they should be friends with kids in the neighborhood, not fucking adults. Not especially not adults like Kai who have for some reason a lot of money and influence. Like that's never a level playing field. That's always just a really weird dynamic. And I don't believe that Kai Cenat and Kanye West are old personal close friends that go way back. And even if they were, I still think that was kind of sus, man.
Dude,
nah.
Babs says in chat, Diddy slid into Kai's DMs, by the way. That brings a whole nother light to the situation.
What?
I don't know what's
was
going
it after
on.
that photo?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Oh, Jesus.
But here is Kai Cenat's response, okay? He says, quit making it weird, Kevin, you old fuck.
I made it weird.
You old man. Quit making it weird, okay?
I did
Quit.
That was me. My bad, guys.
You did it. Not me, okay? It's not because she's 11, okay? I'm innocent. It's like you're ignorant.
You're ignorant.
To everybody who literally made yesterday weird, you're being so weird, bro. Everybody who made yesterday weird, here's the thing, okay? First things first, bro.
Weird?
I am North's favorite streamer, bro. Okay?
Even more
so
reason
yesterday,
you shouldn't be spending time
all
with
she
her
wanted to do was
birthday.
meet me,
She's
bro.
11.
That was it. Literally. All she wanted to do was to meet me. So anybody who was making it weird, like, that's the weirdest thing ever. Because, like, bro, I have a whole bunch of parents whose daughters and sons would love to meet me, bro. And if I could, I would just meet everybody. You feel what I'm saying? We had a great time yesterday.
Well, I'd have to say to all the parents that have kids that want to meet Kai Cenat, tell your kid, no.
Aim higher.
No.
Tell your kid to get a real role model like Danny.
No.
Who will never meet your kids.
No. Keep your kids
Absolutely
we should
not.
It's a pretty good blanket, just easy decision to make across the board. Your children should never, I don't care if you're rich, fucking Kim Kardashian's daughter, your children should never have intimate situations with these streamers. Now, I said intimate, and it's like, okay, they were posing for a picture on her birthday, whatever, you know. I don't know how intimate they actually got, but just like, you send her a fucking cameo, you dingus.
Yeah, or take like
what the fuck? You had to go there because you want the clout and you want the fucking hype and you want all the extra stuff that comes with it. Oh, Kim Kardashian and Kanye are gonna think I'm cool now because I hung out with their kid, you know, whatever. But it's just inappropriate across the board, right? I mean, people would argue that sometimes these situations between creators and of age people is weird, let alone when they're 11 years old.
I, for one, am shocked to find out that Kim Kardashian's a terrible mother.
We saw that picture, okay? She can't get around
guys.
as good as she used to after she broke her spine to do that photo shoot.
This is ridiculous. It's one thing to do a photo op or a cameo, but he's at her birthday. It's first of all, it's a weird, I mean, it's a pretty cool party for an 11-year-old. They've got like sculptures laid out. There's a bunch of paint behind them. But like he's at her party where they're painting fucking stuff. I don't know. Like that's so weird. All she wanted to do is meet me. So what? It's a private party, just you and the 11-year-old where y'all are going to paint? What is like Patrick Swayze and Ghost? What the fuck is this?
Well, there's some people. Some of her friends are there. It's kind of like I guess just for this little picture that they.
Instead of hiring a clown, well, okay, maybe same difference.
I mean, is it though? It's like my kid doesn't know who the fucking clown is though.
Kai Wayne Gacy, baby, look out.
Like my daughter doesn't think that the clown is hot. They just think that it's a clown. Like in this situation. It's
oh God!
I'm just saying that that's just naturally how it goes. Like I understand whatever Kai's intentions are. He probably doesn't. I hope that he doesn't have any bad intentions with this young woman. But it's just how it is. She probably has a crush on the old dude.
Shadow says if he didn't get paid, he's a certified PDF.
You know what I mean, though? Like, he's her favorite streamer, sure, but, like, inadvertently, she's just a young woman. Like, she probably has a crush on him. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
I can't put my head into
the
the space of an 11-year-old girl.
It's been a while since I've been 11.
But I'm just no. Should have been a no. Would have been a no from me, dog.
Well, here is another instance of Kai meeting children in public.
Oh God, he can't keep getting away with this.
But this one says Kai Cenat attempted to stop brain rot. So let's see.
Is he getting offline?
Kai, what? Well, interesting you say
That'd be the biggest way to do that. How many followers he's got?
Listen to what he has to say to these kids. Okay.
He could cure a third of the world's brain rot
with PS5
with one fell swoop.
Yeah,
there you go.
Can we dance for you guys?
You said what?
Can we dance for you?
No.
Dance for me?
No.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so just saying kids are dancing for me on my live stream.
Okay, come here.
Strange.
That's the worm was pretty good.
Where y'all learned the move from? Where y'all learned the move?
From watching you.
Music videos that say curse words than you.
Music videos.
Y'all know Speed?
Yeah.
What's okay, all right, so you watch Lil Mabu, Didi Osama.
There is a creator I noticed in this clip. I've never heard of him. I've heard of Lil Mabu. For some reason, we talked about him the other day. I think he might have got like, Lil Mabu was the one that was the white guy doing the music video, and then he accidentally shot his gun off, and he like freaks out. Lil Mabu.
Yeah, okay.
But this other guy that they watch is called Didi Osama. Which, I mean, like, I can't, it's like, you don't hear a lot of people that are named, like, Hitler these days. You know, there's not, like, Lil Hitler. So
hey, I hear Bin Laden's kid has art hanging in a museum.
So to hear a Didi Osama was like, I don't know who the guy is, but I'm like, interesting.
Hey. Yeah, quite a choice.
Quite the choice. This is Twitch in a nutshell.
Can't wait for DJ Stalin's next set.
Speed and me. All right, look. Go home, okay? Delete TikTok, delete YouTube, delete Twitch.
What?
No. Let me tell you. Delete TikTok, delete YouTube, delete Twitch. Download Coco Melon. You know Coco Melon?
Yeah.
Watch that, okay? Go get a DS. Go play Cookamama. Delete all them apps, all right?
Cookamama. Can we dance for you guys?
You said what?
So he, valiant effort at least. At least this time he's not just like, you know, he's not showing up inappropriately to somebody's birthday party. This is like a public encounter. These kids come up, they dance for him, and then he says, "Hey kids, delete Twitch." Okay, so
it's like he's putting arsenic in the cereal that he sells, but one time he went to the grocery store and he stopped 5 children from buying it.
Yeah.
So he's a great guy.
Oh goodness. Well, there you go. Kai Cenat, there's your update. Is he as bad as Drake? You be the judge. I don't know. What do you think, Kev? I mean, I think there's a difference between like Kim Kardashian or somebody or one of their fucking butlers or something reached out to Kai and was like, "Hey, North would love to meet you sometime." Like, that's one situation. And then it's another one where Millie's like, "Is this outfit hot, Drake?"
Oh my God,
like,
Drake!
yeah,
I got dumped,
boys
and
would
he's like,
love that,
"Those
girl.
boys your age are just so stupid. They don't understand how
hot
how
and sexy
wonderful you are
right now."
Sorry, guys. I watched a lot of TCAP in prep for this season of bingo. Okay, I've heard what these creeps like to say.
Yeah, well,
ugh, it makes your skin crawl.
It does. That's for sure. Not a good one.
Not quite
Not
Drake.
Good.
But in the Drake to Kendrick scale, I'd say he's a little closer to Drake than anybody ought to be.
Christy C says, "Yeah, I'm not buying it."
President X to doubt.
Drake was texting Millie and Billy. Billy. Eilish? I don't know.
Wow.
I'm not like entirely into the whole Drake lore. I caught a bit of it when they were going back and forth, Kendrick and him, but like I don't know the depths of his degeneracy. I know that he does that. I need a Max Ween on Kick or whatever. He's like he does this persona where when he's doing the gambling, and his persona is Anita Maxwin. Anita Maxwin.
Oh, this is a real thing. No,
yeah,
dude.
What do you think? I read this.
It's all starting to make sense. He's like a mental teenager. It sounds like.
Oh my gosh! I mean, Mama Creepy's got a good point. Drake forced millions of minors to watch his leaked video. Insane. I mean, yeah, because a lot of people on Twitter, like me, for instance, are innocently scrolling, and then all of a sudden you get a fucking blah 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 blah, blah shaking the snake. Drake shaking the snake.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm sure there were a lot of kids that were unfortunately subject to Drake's fucking wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
He's Drake the Snake Roberts, if you will.
Drake is way weirder than Kai Cenat, Ryan says. So okay, we can sleep. We can rest easy that Kai Cenat's not out here fucking diddling your kids. Probably.
Quit inviting him to your birthday parties.
Oh, let's see. What do we got here? Probably need a palate cleanser after that one, eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. V-Dub sent us one. Okay, V-Dub shouts out. Probably taking a dirt nap at this point. He's asleep, I'm sure. It's late over there in the old, what do we call that? The Promised Land?
The island. Across the pond.
Across the pond here. V-Dub sends us this. Albanians are snapping spaghetti in front of Italians before their Euros match today. It just means more.
Yeah.
Kevin, are you into this? Like, you're a sports guy.
No, I don't break my noodles, man. No.
You don't break your noodles, but like, do you have a ritual or a thing that you'd like to do in the sports world where you torment or heckle or fuck with?
Yeah, whenever
other
Cincinnati comes in town to play the Columbus Crew, me and the boys, we order as much Skyline chili as our budget will allow, and we dump it into the Olentangy River.
The Olentangy, as my GPS likes
yeah,
to
it's
say.
definitely Olentangy when Crew and Cincy are playing. They didn't want tangy, but they got it. No, this is, when people say it's just different over there when they talk about soccer fandoms, I mean, this is pretty damn tame. This is just really funny to me, but it really is. They get a lot more creative. I like so they have a bunch of songs and chants and stuff that goes down.
Am I right about that? There's
naked
a lot more
runners.
Naked runners in soccer than there is in like other sports.
Maybe, I don't know. We get a lot now. You get on TV over here if you do it. So I don't know if there's more naked people there. The madness, I do think, stays to the stands for the most part because they, if anything, they probably respect their game a little bit more. They don't have as many. It's not about being an attention whore like it is here in America. It's about the team. It's about, you're part of the team because you're out there in the stands.
You don't have to date like
Taylor
Swift to win or whoever the equivalent of a UK pop star.
Well, I'm sure Ronaldo's not doing.
You don't have to date. Who's the guy that was on Game of Thrones? The ginger redhead dude.
The short guy.
Yeah,
Daenerys Targaryen. I don't know any of the names, dude. Jon Snow. was, I don't know.
The ginger UK music guy. What's his name?
Harry Styles. No, sorry, that's Ryan Styles. It's Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Sleek.
I totally knew who he
Ed
was.
Sheeran? Yeah, he was the guy that was on
The
Game of
joke
Thrones.
is how forgettable he is.
You don't have to date Ed Sheeran to be successful in soccer? You don't have to be a gay guy that dates Ed Sheeran on your soccer team to make it?
In certain countries, that might be very bad for your career. But I don't think most of those countries are in Europe, to be fair.
What? Donald Trump and Logan Paul, we never got to it, did we?
Nope.
Well, we better get to it today.
I suppose we ought to.
Better respect our president, okay? Donald Trump has recently made a appearance with, dare I say that this is the first of many, I have to admit. I think that the Trump side of politics, he's got a advisor there somewhere that's saying, maybe be beneficial to you. Go on a couple of these streams.
You know who's really getting away with these grifts?
Get some young people juice, because he loves that young people juice. I mean, he injects it every day so he can stay young.
Yeah, the rich cabal. That's how you think Donald Trump looks so young.
They're like, go on Logan Paul's show and have a meme or two with him, have a decent chat, and the kids will love you, Trump, okay? They don't care about old poopy pants, fucking Alien 3. Alien 3 of all the jackets that Joe Biden would wear? Alien 3?
It just came out. In his brain, that movie just came out, Danny.
Like Alien. You don't have an Alien jacket? That'd be way cool.
Alien
You
3.
lived then. I know your old ass was alive.
Alien 3. Is that the one that they forced upon David Fincher and then wouldn't let him actually direct? Oh, God. That one sucked so bad. Poor guy.
At least it wasn't a Prometheus journey.
That's why
that
7 is so
unacceptable.
Dark. 7 was just what David Fincher wanted to do to the producers of Alien 3. People don't know that, but John Doe's actually a self-insert.
Anyways, no way Logan Paul. This is Happy Punch. No way Logan Paul got Donald Trump to face off with him, okay?
Yeah, Mike Malort needs to come home, by the way. You see that?
What's up?
Mike Malort. Isn't that his buddy's name?
Mike ImAllexx.
He's as distasteful as a shot of Malort. So I'm sorry, I got my wires
look
crossed.
at that
but
mug
if
there.
that man doesn't need to come home, Danny, then neither do you or I. Who are you fooling, brother?
You can see that.
Well, Logan's going to be coming home soon. Oh,
they
my
all need
God,
to come home.
dude.
Let's be real.
Everybody.
Every one of them in this picture, they all need to come home. Trump needs to just...
Trump's not welcome in his own home.
Trump needs to go away.
There's
That's
no
what
home he can crawl to.
Coming home, I don't know. Maybe digging a hole.
I'm sure there's space in I'm sure one of Logan's neighbors will sell their home in Puerto Rico to Trump where he can evade the law as well.
Is this badass though? Like, does this invoke any kind of feeling in you?
No, it just solidifies my stance on Logan Paul being a full-time grifter at this point. I mean, this is a passing of the baton down to the blonde, thinning hair. The only person missing is Uncle Hulk Hogan watching from the corner saying, "Hell yeah, brother."
He is whispering in his ear like, "You'll be here someday. You'll be here someday." Like, I think you're right. A passing of the crown may be more literal than you expected. This is like, let's go 10 years down the line, and this might be our president.
Oh, God, dude.
I'm talking about Mike ImAllexx, not Logan Paul. There'd be no way that anybody
I'm going to start visiting my family in Canada more often, see if I can't get an out clause.
But it's funny, too. It's good, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I do have to say, and like, I mean, Trump's funny and everything, blah, 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 but like, the energy and the... Yo, I'm scared, bro. He at least can like fool people into thinking that he's still alive.
It's true. It's
like,
true.
there's still like some life in there. I do have to admit that that's one of the things that he's got up on the other guy, is like, this guy, It doesn't seem like they're, shooting him full of steroids beforehand and then pushing him out and holding his pants up.
Oh, no. He's still on the uppers at this stage.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul will probably be presidents in 20 years or so, to be honest. I mean, yeah, they might be president and vice.
Can you wait for that? It's be Logan versus Jake for the president.
Oh my God! Yeah, they have to do a boxing match before they decide.
Sponsored by Mondo or whatever. It's got the electrolytes the plants need.
Goya Beans will be sponsoring.
It's not gonna be Democrats versus Republicans. It's gonna be the Prime Party versus the Celsius Party.
Jake has since been sponsored by Celsius. Pitting two giants, against each other.
My God, dude.
So there's that, but they actually did a show together, okay? It wasn't just a photo shoot. They actually did a show. And we've got a couple clips from Trump. I just like how they actually get into political conversation. It's like Trump is actually having political conversations with Logan Paul on his podcast while he has a Prime bottle sitting next to him. I mean, we're kind of covering it up, but like, what is this world that we're living in?
I used to roll my eyes at the people who were like, idiocracy, dude. It's it was ahead of its time. I was like, listen, man, that thing was really on the nose. It was funny, but it's not. There's no way, dude. It's not gonna come to that. Fuck me. Joke's on me, pal.
Joke's on you.
And it's the fucking bomb pop flavor of Prime too. Like whatever. I don't know.
It's the most iconic.
But it's the one. It's like
the only one that I know. I know that there's a bomb pop flavor of Prime just because it looks like that.
Why, if you have a hydration beverage that has the bomb pop flavor, like how is this? Like, goddamn.
Of course, he rips off somebody else with his famous flavor as a ripoff of an already pre-existing famous thing.
This is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh
ridiculous.
At least you can buy the radiated versions for $10 in Europe, I hear.
Nuka Cherry.
And he said to me, "Oh, I hope you can get in because we have to stop the wars. We have to stop the killing, the killing." He was so smart. He understood it. And I think he's friends or was friends, but I think he is friends with Putin very much.
Yeah.
But he said, we have to stop the killing, and it's true. And I think I'd have that war stopped if I was president-elect. Right after the election, if I win, I will get that war stopped. I'll get it stopped fast before I get to office. If it's not stopped before then.
Talking about Russia, Ukraine.
I'm talking about Russia, Ukraine.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you,
So many people are being killed.
Why is he
Far
here?
more people are being killed. And I thought it was great when Khabib came up to me and he says, we've got to stop all of the killing in the world.
I thought it was
He's
great.
He's having this actual conversation with them. Like, I don't think Mike or Logan even really knows what he's talking about. Do they know who Khabib is? He said Khabib, and they're like, what? What? It's just so funny to me that they're doing this.
Khabib.
They're actually doing this.
Yeah. I was talking to this UFC fighter, and he was like, "You've got to end the wars, man. I've got it all figured out." He said, "It was a brutal camp. I've been training. I've been doing nothing but watching my weight, cutting weight, just training 38 times a day. And besides that, I've been focusing a lot on the geopolitical implications. And I think you, sir, what the fuck, dude? Khabib probably grunted at you and shook your hand. That was the conversation. Yeah, strong grip. Yeah.
It gets into some more interesting territory here. Okay, Colin Rugg on Twitter says Donald Trump says the existence of aliens is believable. Says he has talked to pilots like Tom Cruise but taller. That's a quote. Who told him about UFOs they saw. I've met with pilots like beautiful Tom Cruise but taller, handsome, perfect people. Okay? There was something that was round in form and going 4 times faster than my super jet fighter planes. Okay? You have no idea how many times I asked that question. I've never been convinced.
All the questions. I've asked every question.
I've never been convinced by the aliens, okay? But a lot of people believe that it's true. A lot of very good people believe that aliens are true, okay?
Well, everyone believes
Solid
in aliens
people
now.
believe it's true, okay? You have the deep state and you do have a deep state, and certainly they could be withholding information, but I don't think on this subject. This is all quotes.
Well, I don't think about a lot of subjects, Danny, especially when it comes to the deep state, because why even waste my time thinking? Okay? Thinking is for the stupid.
Here's a good
I don't
one.
think I just know. I know where the aliens are because my friends will tell me.
This quote this is funny that this is even a quote. I'm going to read it verbatim. No jokes. Just listen. I was interested in it because I've been asked so many times, and I talk to people that have said that they've, it was a sighting, and it's very believable. It's very possible that there is something. That's a quote. That's an exact quote from Trump about aliens. It's believable that there's something out there.
It's very possible. Project Blue Book. There's a great comic book out. I think it's Dark Horse.
I want to believe. I want to believe.
The Hill Family. Have you heard about this? Have you read about this? They got the whole blue. I don't know why the book is blue. Probably so it's easy to find. You don't want to lose these things when you have these sightings of these aliens.
I want to talk to you about aliens.
Can't put that in a green book. You'd lose that in the woods. Okay, it's got to be. The book must be blue.
So
UFOs, UAPs.
I know.
The disclosure we've seen in Congress recently. It's confusing and upsetting a lot of Americans because something's going. There's something happening.
Logan Paul,
there are
to be honest.
Unidentified aerial phenomena in the sky. We don't know what they are.
Ooh, he said all of that right.
So it's such a question I do get a lot, and it's such an interesting question.
Which I will not answer
met
truthfully.
with pilots that look just like you, actually.
Wow.
Okay, they have more of a crew cut. Okay, they look like him and they look like you.
You're
Some
a
of them
clone.
look like you.
Logan, you don't know this, but you're actually a clone.
A little fatter.
But these are perfect people. Okay. And they're not.
Whoa,
does that mean?
whoa! Hey, hang on a second. What does that mean? What does that mean? What was implied there?
Very weird.
They're perfect. They look just like you with their pearly white skin. Their hair so white. A little bit thin at the top maybe, but that's okay. How's your
Blonde
eyesight?
hair, blue eyes. I
Are your
always
eyes blue?
loved that.
Okay.
The military, okay? The best people in the military have the blue eyes and the blonde hair. I don't know why, but it's usually a very well-statured young man with blue eyes and blonde hair, and he's he's going on about this Hitler guy, but we don't like to talk about him. He did some things. They're good people on both sides. Okay.
I always say when I show up at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, I say, hey, I only want to talk to the balding white pilots, okay? I only the people that I can relate to. I don't trust anyone outside of the norm, all right? So I have everyone pull their hair all the way back up before they talk to me about aliens.
All right, let's hear if he has anything else to say.
Not crazy.
Conspiratorial. They're not crazy.
Yeah.
And they tell me stories that they've seen things that you wouldn't believe. These are not people that you would say, gee.
No way.
Well, tell me.
That's okay.
President of the United States.
But
I said.
Who is it? That's Joe Biden wanting to do an interview. So
Absolute
I've met with pilots.
idiot,
like
dude.
Beautiful Tom Cruise,
Do you
but
think
tall.
he made Mike do that?
What, take a call and then be like, yeah, that's Joe Biden trying to get an interview. What a fucking idiot.
I think Logan said, hey, turn your ringer on so that I can embarrass you in front of the president so everybody can understand. Because right now, people might be getting confused, Mike, because for some reason you're here and you really shouldn't be here.
He shouldn't. Clearly, if his phone goes off in the interview, he shouldn't be in the room with an interview with the president.
So let's contrive a situation where I can point out how stupid and useless you are so everyone understands your hierarchy in this situation.
How does it happen? I mean, I really want to know, like, even us as, down to earth as we are,
No,
me
so
and
down to
Kevin
earth.
here, we're
I'm
so
the
down
most
to
down to
earth,
earth
okay?
person you've ever met, okay?
I think I would know if
asked
I'm about to
everyone.
get in an interview with the former president of the United States, maybe the up-and-coming next president of the United States. You would think that I would. You'd think that I would know better to turn my fucking ringer off on my goddamn phone.
Not me.
Mike, can you do anything right,
No,
bro?
no, he can't.
Clearly not. His
Should have
best
stuck with George.
bud
I told
is
Logan after.
Paul.
I told him after shows, you stood have stuck with George, okay? Christian's a very big part of this grift, you dummy. You chose The degenerate who lays with porn stars instead of the Christian. What are you doing here? Is this your first fucking time? Is your first time grifting, Logan?
Is your first time
The WWE will only take you so far. I can promise you. I've been there. I've seen it. I've done it all.
I know that Vince McMahon guy. He fucking sucks, okay? That guy, he got caught for all the shit that he did. You'll never hear a hooker telling you about how I shit on her face, okay?
Well. Maybe.
Never say never. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, there's your political clout route for the week, okay? You get one of those every once in a while.
Ooh.
It was kind of like, it's serendipitous, right? It's Trump, it's Logan, it's the meeting of minds, okay? There's no way we can't talk about it.
You've ruined the word serendipitous for me forever.
Is that a wrong usage of that word?
I mean, it's probably technically
like
right, but
maybe in some sort of way. And
unbreak my heart.
Here is a good one. We'll fill in the gaps here. We'll fill in the holes here at the end of the show. There's a couple little stories that I'd like to get to, like this one. You know, I'm a big Kenny versus Spenny fan, and I've honestly wanted to do a True Detractor style video. I mean, maybe not exactly that, because like I don't think that they're lol cows like some of these fucks, but Kenny versus Spenny, like a reaction video to the content that they kind of used to do, I think would be awesome. I think that they're hilarious. And Jet Neptune over at Fishtank has caught wind. Kenny and or Spenny, message me. Let's get it going. You are legends. We'd love to have you on. And Kenny says, at Spenny will do anything for a sack of nickels and a few pugs.
Oh.
So you've heard of the Kenny versus Spenny at this point, right? I've went on about him enough, haven't I, that you are at least aware?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect candidates for fucking Fishtank, if you ask me. Because, like, the original Kenny versus Spenny episodes, I mean, like, really all of them, I think. I don't think that there was a season where they didn't live in this house together, or at least, like, film this the shoots in a house, one house together, whatever. But they kind of did the Fishtank thing, like, before there was a Fishtank thing, before even the internet was like that, honestly, because it was an actual television show where they're kind of doing this shit to each other while they're living together, best friends, whatever. But I really think that Kenny versus Spenny would go great with fucking Fishtank. Imagine Spenny, old now, and he's like always the curmudgeon, like the more straight-laced one of the two. Kenny is kind of the weirder one of the bunch. I like him more.
See, that's good. That's some M. Night Shyamalan stuff, because I would have figured the guy who named himself Spenny would have been the weirdo.
Spencer Spenny.
Oh.
Maybe he wasn't like... I don't know the lore there.
Not a lot of nickname options when you're a Spencer.
Right.
You're going to go with Censor?
He might not have...
Spenny?
wanted that one necessarily. It might have just been like one of those that you get.
Sounds like Kenny probably pulled it. I'm Kenny, you're going to be Spenny. I'm the wacky one. I'm wacky.
But Kenny versus Spenny on Fishtank, dude, I mean, I would love to see it. They could do any of the classic episodes, like who can get the highest, or, who can not get a boner.
Oh, I don't want to see. Ooh, on Fishtank? Ooh.
Yeah, who can not imagine Airsoft Fatty? Who could not get a boner? I don't know if it even works anymore.
Do you have to see it? Like, do you have to provide evidence?
Does the blood run there anymore?
I'm just kidding. Shout outs. Shout out Fatty.
Shout out Fatty, exactly. Let's see. There was some. I don't really want to go into the clip because it was so fucking stupid, but.
Oh.
Joe Rogan. Maybe I will, I guess.
Oh.
There's a Joe Rogan clip. No, there's not a Joe Rogan clip. It's a quote.
Ooh, okay.
We'll keep our beautiful faces up here. Well, yeah, you do that, Kevin. I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Oh, why does it lie?
This is from Pop Crave, not Poo Crave.
Whoopsie.
Oops. Not Poo Crave, okay? Actual Pop Crave. Joe Rogan accuses Robin Williams of stealing jokes from other comedians. Quote, I think Robin wanted to kill more than he wanted to be ethical at any cost. Kill more, meaning like in the sense of comedy, killing it in comedy, okay?
What an interesting choice of words.
Yeah, right.
You would think a guy who
does podcasts for a living?
Yeah, in multiple facets gets paid to speak publicly for a living might come up with a better way to say it, but you know, he was probably really high when this happened.
But let's see. Part of that manic sort of style is this consistent need to have a bit about anything that you're talking about ever. Killing was more important. Feeling that hole inside of him was more important than anything. If you ask any of those comics from back then, there's always instances of Robin going on a talk show and doing your bit.
What the fuck are we talking about, Joe?
Joe just likes to be the guy. He's the guy. He's like, he
now
went on
Robin
stage
Williams
and called
stole your
out
jokes.
Carlos
Is that why?
Mencia for stealing jokes.
That's
so now
why
it's like the dead guy now is another easy target. If the
I didn't know this. I'm hearing it's a
fat
fact.
loser bad comedian wasn't bad enough and easy enough to come in and accuse him of stealing jokes, then now the dead comedian, even easier to come in and make accusations about stealing jokes, you know? He can't say anything, right?
Sleek says it's a widely known fact. I did not know this.
I didn't know it either. I just think it's funny that you talk shit about Robin Williams.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why.
Come
it
on,
needed to
Sleek,
happen.
okay?
Besmirch the good man's name. Don't ruin Robin Williams for me, man. That sucks. I guess. I mean, I hate the idea of a joke thief. I think that at times comedians maybe are a little too protective of what they view as their property. It's kind of like that bit. You probably watched this show, not Lucky Louie, but the Louie, I guess it was just called Louie, right? Louie, where he had Dane Cook on for a scene and they talked about it. And I think he said, he's like, you think you invented the itchy asshole joke? Like, you really think you're the only person
always that.
who sat at home and had a joke about an itchy asshole, and you think that I stole that from you? It's like, what? How many different stories do we? There's only so many stories that can be told, and most of them are all patterning off of what Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey. Unless they verbatim stole a paragraph joke, word from word, fucking get over it and come up with another joke.
Right. I think if people can have parallel thinking like that just naturally, then yeah, of course. Joe Rogan even described himself, Robin, as a like manic sort of style. Okay, so manic, I'm thinking of like his brain's all over the place. So that guy is going to be able to pull every joke, is what I would think, if he's a talented comedian, the manic guy. Now, there might be some parallel thinking there with some other comedians. You're not the only one to make an itchy asshole joke
So
or
stupid.
whatever. Or I'm a hairy gorilla guy with my hairy arms joke or whatever the fuck joke Robin Williams is making. It's like, I don't know. There's instances where you can steal somebody's joke, though. I will say that. You can steal somebody's joke. I guess maybe he was right on the Carlos Mencia thing, but it just seems a little low here on the Robin Williams. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I guess that you can't steal someone's joke. I'm saying if there's something, if it's so for instance, what the Bert Kreischer thing, where that was legitimately his story that he told about Tracy Morgan, and then Jay Moore asked him if he could use it because he did a better Tracy Morgan impression, yada yada. Okay, so there's a great example. That's a very specific joke.
Interesting. I didn't even know that, I don't think.
That's not, to me, if someone's making observational humor and somebody's like, well, I made that joke. Like that dipshit who tried to sue Dave Chappelle because he said, I invented the I beat my dick like it stole me money joke. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You have to me, if you feel that way,
to my wife all the time.
you lack any creativity. If you really think that was yours and that someone stole it from you, then you're probably not a comedian just by trade. Like, that's just not your job. If you can't come up with something else, and if you think that was your ticket in, you were going to monetize that one line, that one throwaway line from the 8th episode of a show that Chappelle made. Like, oh yeah, he stole that from you. I don't know. I think it's should it be called out if it's blatant? Sure, but I think you should just spend more time worrying about just either doing something else or changing the delivery so it's yours. I don't know. I feel like Danny and I could tell the same joke in two very different ways, have it both be funny, and me not feel like, oh, fuck Danny, that was my joke. What? Who cares?
We probably do that, honestly. Yeah, I'm sure.
Get a job.
Ryan says, it's not Robin Williams' fault. He was on cocaine. I mean, they're all on cocaine. Come on, guys. Give them a break, okay? They're all these comedians back then are on cocaine. Back then, I say. I mean, even now, they're all on cocaine.
Yeah, definitely only back
Give
then.
these comedians a little break, okay? They're all on cocaine.
Yeah, dude, they're literally all of them.
Kanga says, I would rather Robin Williams steal my joke than Dane Cook. That's true. That's true.
We steal Harles Barkley's jokes all the time.
Well, we don't steal. We read the names.
Yeah, we lease them.
We lease them.
Yeah,
it's like,
say
I read them on my show. It maybe benefits me. Especially when they're such good jokes, too. It's like I can't even help myself. Honestly,
what can you do?
Sometimes.
Just gotta steal them and move on.
One of these days, when we make it real big, I'll just pay Harles to write for the show,
Yeah, what is this? Some comedic socialism?
That's how
now?
we find
what are we
them.
doing here?
We find them in chat.
It's the American way, all right?
All right, I can't go all the way up, but we've got plenty of people to shout out because this is the end of the show, folks. The last show of season 5. This is it. This is all. We're done, okay? I've got to go serve my time for a couple weeks. Kevin, needs to shave his beard and get lost so that nobody can find him.
Contacts only for a while.
We'll be back in a few weeks, okay? But in the meantime, I do want to say, live shows Sunday and Tuesday, not going to be happening for a couple weeks, okay? We've got stuff going on. We've got stuff we need to do. We need a break. But in the meantime, Kevin and I will be putting out probably a TCAP bingo somewhere in here. It's going to have to happen this month, so we'll get another live show for the members. So look forward to that. But then, aside from that, Kevin's got clips that he's been doing. We'll probably do some recordings here, maybe a Beavis and Butthead, maybe a True Detractor here or there. Stuff will happen in the meantime. So don't worry, and please stick around and watch and wait with bated breath for season 6, okay? You'll love it, especially after all of our Donald Trump, Joe Biden talk today. I think you'll really love the season art coming your way.
Unless you have asthma, then just wait with regular breath. You don't have to bait it
baited.
for us. Don't. Yeah, no health risks.
Did you hear that Baited podcast is coming back?
With
With
who?
Keem and Tommy and Colossal is crazy.
Oh, that's gonna last a week.
I mean, they're doing it like they're doing a one and done, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, that will be
back.
very fun.
Interesting
to hear.
I hear some people saying like, "Can we just have Baited instead of Lolcow?"
It would be the same thing. It would just be Keemstar having meltdowns, but this time it'll be Colossal just shitting on him the whole time, and Tommy will actually be the nice one.
Yeah, it does change up the dynamic a bit. I mean, it is a little refreshing.
Yeah, Tommy's useless in that situation, in my opinion. But I mean, he'll have more time to vape on air.
All right, so we'll shout some of you folks out. Okay, we first got. If I go to fan funding, we see all of the highlighted chats here. Shadow Humor with the 5 and the 5. He says employment solutions, job fairs for all of those streamers that aren't making enough money on Kick.
And whiny comedians who can't tell good jokes.
Yeah, bitches. Shadow also says, nice quote here, there is a Kick mod who has autism and he's getting snuffed by Aiden Ross. He can't handle himself, obviously. He's sitting right behind me. Thank you, Shadow, for the donates tonight. Appreciate you. Connor P says, doxed, but didn't make me leave. Poland can't make him leave, okay? She'll never get rid of Corn Cone still in the chat, okay? Poland doesn't have a chance.
Shouts out to Poland, wherever you are.
So, Pest in the chat, thank you for being here. Mystic Babs, I think, was second there. Appreciate you. Good to see you guys before we go on our break. V-Dub, Ryan, Sleek the Geek, Shadow Humor, Carla, Kangaloope, all y'all right here. Harles Barkley, Mama Creepy, love to see ya. Let's see. I know there were some new people in chat.
There was a Christy, right?
Christy C in chat. Nice to see you.
Shouts out.
New face. We'd love to see you. Christy C. Did I say Kangaloope? Kangaloope in the chat, of course. Christy says, enjoy your vacation. See you guys later.
Thank you
so much. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Do you remember anybody up there? Bite-sized Vikes was here.
Oh, yeah. James was in here.
Nice to see you guys, too. Thank you for stopping in. Anybody that we didn't get to, either in the shout-outs or in the end of the show chat reads, we love to see you here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being around, okay?
Yes.
We'll be back. It's not over, even though I tried, to hype it up that way, right?
Yep. Can only do that maybe 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, I'll keep doing it.
We still have my staged walkout. Don't forget. I'm saving that for when I really need a break.
That's a good one. Yeah. We'll keep that one in our pocket. But anyways, we'll see you around, folks, okay? Get in the Discord if you want to, somehow be in touch. Leave us some links or messages or whatever. We'll eventually see them in the Discord, I'm sure. Twitter also works. Hit us up on Twitter. You know where we're at.
Sometimes it works.
Kevin will be doing shows in the meantime, I think. Maybe. It'll be a little hit and miss. I'm going to try to actually use our break time to take breaks from the other shows as well. I got some IRL stuff needs to get done, all right? I got some bills to collect, all right? You know what I mean? Some people didn't pay up, so now I'm going to send for the man. So I might need a couple of weeks of just no streaming. But we'll be doing some dweeb streams this week and have a special guest on Thursday to talk Star Wars. So that's going to be pretty cool. Ooh, are you going to shout out? Yeah, we're going to have Badwick on, James and I, with the one and only Badwick talking Star Wars lore and check that out. Probably the Acolyte. James missed the last episode. He's got a lot to get off his chest. So we'll still be doing nerd stuff in the meantime, but probably a little break on the lives means more pre-recorded videos on all of those channels as we try to keep giving you a little something while we're away. Something. We like to give you a little something. Can't completely hide. Yeah, Bab says, this sounds like a half-ass vacation, guys. Well, I mean, that's how we do it. Half-ass everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish it was a vacation. Style, baby. Yeah.
And Ryan said, wow, it really felt like this was the end.
So goodbye, Clout.
Kevin, fuck you, dude. I'm so sick of this shit, dude. I'm so sick of doing this shit.
Where the
they
dogs
think it's not
are.
the end?
Commentary.
They dare me? You think this isn't the end?
You
think this isn't the
me
end?
On your Twitch stream.
You think it isn't the end? It's the end.
Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you
It's
can
over.
eat shit out of my fucking ass.
It's all over.
Good day, sir. You lose. Goodbye.
It's over.
Then maybe I'll say I have to poopy.
I love this country.
My N-word.
Wet ass furries with deep wet pussy.
It's over.
It's pussy cock, man.
No, we will catch you on the flip side, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me and Kev in the studio on a Tuesday. We appreciate you, and we will see you next time. Peace.